What's up, subscribers? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, as requested, we're going to be talking about some updates for Nano Dimension stock, ticker NNDM. We'll be reviewing some news that has come out about the company and also taking a look at the stock chart. But first, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe so that you get notifications about our future videos talking about the stock market and personal finances. And while you're down there, be sure to check out the links in the description to get your free shares of stock from Robinhood and Webull if you haven't already. So grab a cup of coffee or your favorite beverage of choice, and let's jump into it. In my last video about Nano Dimension, I talked about why I'm so bullish about this company and also took a detailed look into their financials. Since that video, we have seen the share price absolutely soar, up at one point over the past week about 25% before starting to pull back. And at the time of recording this video, Nano Dimension is currently trading for around $10.37 per share with a market capitalization of $1.78 billion. This huge uptrend comes off of news that Nano Dimension has been granted a new patent for their printing technology. Obtaining this patent may help Nano Dimension to stave off competition as they continue to try to build on the momentum of their flagship product, the Dragonfly 3D printing technology. But now, as I'm recording this video, we received news earlier today that Nano Dimension is planning another stock offering, and their shares have plummeted on that news. NNDM management announced that they will be selling an additional 35 million American depository shares at a price of $9.50, which is a substantial discount compared to where the shares had been trading at around $11.43. From this offering, Nano Dimension plans to see a gross proceed of around $332 million, and they're planning to use those funds as working capital as well as to cover the cost of other general corporate purposes. This doesn't really come as a surprise to me, and personally, I actually really like that management is using this opportunity to raise additional capital. If the pandemic has taught us anything, it's that as a company, you want to be able to raise capital when you can, not when you have to. Nano Dimension isn't the only company that comes to mind that has been taking advantage of the massive increase in their valuation in order to raise additional capital, with companies like Tesla and NIO offering similar stock offerings. So what are my thoughts on this recent news about the patent, the movement in the share price, and the report that Nano Dimension will be raising additional capital via a stock offering? Honestly, in the long term, this doesn't really change my opinion at all. I still love Nano Dimension and think that their technology could be a game changer. Like we talked about in my last video, there is always going to be the risk of shareholder dilution since this is still such a young and small market cap company. But I still think that they have enormous growth potential ahead of them over the next 5 to 10 years. But in the short term, honestly, who knows what could happen? Personally, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw the share price pull back a little bit further on news of this most recent share offering. And depending on when you bought into Nano Dimension, you could be up huge on your position right now. I mean, just from around October alone, the share price is up around 300%. So in the short term, I think that it's reasonable if you're looking at those type of gains in your portfolio, you should at least be considering taking some profit off of the table to either 1, put it into another investment, or 2, waiting for Nano Dimension to pull back and then redeploying the capital back into that stock. What are your thoughts about Nano Dimension? Is this a company that you're invested in? Are you considering investing in this company? What do you think about the news that we just talked about in this video? Be sure to comment down below and let me know what you think. And while you're down there, if there are any other stocks or topics that you would like me to talk about in a future video, please feel free to comment that down below as well. As a reminder, this video is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a certified financial planner. I'm a resident physician with an interest in personal finances and investing. Please make sure you're doing your own research before you make any financial decisions. And please be sure to smash that like button and click on the subscribe button for the YouTube algorithm and to help support my channel. Thanks everyone. Have a great day.